Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rocky Mountain National Park. Today we are already here at the Bear Lake Trailhead to do the Emerald Lake hike, one of our biggest hikes for this adventure. So this behind me here is Nymph Lake, and this is a super cool lake. We saw some ducks, moose tracks, and lily pads. And then this mountain, this viewpoint's 10 times better than the other one that we saw. There's a big mountain behind us, but I'm super excited to get on to our next lakes. So this is just a cool overlook point on this trail. There is mountains and you can see the Nymph Lake from above here. So this is a super cool thing. And just these peaks are so cool. Something very different from the regular Rockies that we've seen. We're almost to Dream Lake. So this behind me is Dream Lake. This is one of the most amazing spots I've ever seen in a mountain range before. This is actually like the water is reflecting almost cool air onto us. It's so refreshing after such a long hike. So I'm excited to see what the Emerald Lake looks like. The grade on this last portion of the hike is getting a little bit steeper, but nothing we can't handle. We are here at Emerald Lake, and this is seriously out of this world. We are so close to these mountains. On like this side of me, there's like huge pinnacle like mountains. On this side, there's one big mass of a mountain, and then it's perfectly framed right behind me to see the sky. And the lake is pretty green, so I see where it got its name, Emerald Lake. Super cool stuff. So we have made it here to another viewpoint on the top of a big boulder field here at the Emerald Lake, and this one's even cooler, and we can see some climbers all the way up on the taller sides of the mountain, so that's kind of crazy, but we're gonna continue exploring here. But this lake is seriously cool. It's emerald colored. There's chipmunks, there's trees, there's big rocks, there's anything that any travel person would like. So highly recommend coming, but we're gonna start our descent now. Oh my goodness. Standing here at 11,000 feet is the Alpine Visitor Center, and getting here was about one of the most scary things we've ever done in our lives, including my parents. It's literally, campers are up there like they could fall off. It's seriously crazy how someone decided to build a road up here, but we're gonna kind of explore the tundra a little bit, see the visitor center. So the view out back of the Alpine Visitor Center is so cool. It's literally drop off, snow, valley, lakes, trees then. Like, this is seriously some of the most insane stuff I've ever seen here. So this wraps up our time here in the Alpine. It's very cool, but we were planning on going to the west side tomorrow, but we don't think we're gonna be up to it after we saw the Trail Ridge Road, how that one turned out. So we're gonna head back down, chill at the camper for a bit, and maybe find something else to do. So this behind me is the Sheep Lakes, and there is actually a moose down in the water right now. First time ever seeing a moose in the wild, so I'm excited to check it out a little bit more. I seriously cannot recommend enough the Sheep Lakes. Not only it does have amazing views, many park rangers told us that moose will be here, and we saw one first animal run that we done on this trip. So yeah, that's super cool. Got a bucket list item off of my bucket list. Over here at a little ranger station, they have a little counter of all the animals they've seen here, the times and the dates. So it kind of gives you like an idea of how many animals are here. Tons of like bighorn sheep and a few bull moose. So we're pretty lucky to see the third one on this list so far. After last night's very exciting moose encounter, we've come to Sprague Lake this morning to hopefully spot another one. So behind me here is Sprague Lake. It is very peaceful with geese, many different kinds of waterfowl, and you can see big mountains behind us, which were actually the ones we hiked to yesterday. And the water is super like almost like glass, very reflective. And over here, they have a nice little viewpoint kind of dock, and you can see the mountains even better and the reflections even better. So it's super peaceful and calming and cool. Although we didn't see any moose, this was seriously such a cool and peaceful hike. So not even hike, it was a walk. Probably wheelchair accessible too. So highly recommend this one. It seems like a hidden gem here in Rocky Mountain. So we just did the Old Fall River Road, and we're back up in the Alpine to start headed to the west side of the park. Just saw a moose here at Lake Ivory, and it's a bull moose, and that is seriously some of the coolest stuff I've ever seen. So we just passed through their burn scar in Rocky Mountain, and it was caused by the East Troublesome Fire in I think 2020. So it's super sad to see all the dead trees and stuff, but there's some info here at the visitor center. We are here at Grand Lake for a brief visit. We're gonna explore some of the downtown, and it looks super cool. So we're gonna explore that, but we were gonna go paddle boarding here, but we were deciding to go to Lily Lake and Rocky Mountain National Park. So we're gonna explore a little bit, then go to Lily Lake. We have made it here to Lily Lake, and it's a very, very peaceful spot. The water's not as reflective as Sprague Lake, but you can see beautiful mountains behind us and a super serene lake tucked away here with not many people and a little trail going around the lake. This hike also has lots of wildlife. I saw a prairie dog, some gophers, lots of wood ducks, and there's some snakes in the water too. On this like western side of the trail, they have many mounds of like a brush pile. That's because in the wintertime they do controlled burns to like make the ecosystem better, so then if a big wildfire comes through, it won't have as much damage. This trail also offers a little glimpse into Lawns Peak, which is Rocky Mountain National Park's tallest peak at 14,000 something feet. So I don't know exactly how well you can see me, but this is the end of our Rocky Mountain National Park leg of this trip. But we just came to Sheep's Lake not expecting anything again, because we got super lucky seeing several moose. But then 2 moose come trotting down here, so highly recommend coming to Sheep's Lake at dawn or dusk probably. They're probably going to be here anytime, but it's always been on my bucket list to see moose, and we've seen 5 here in Rocky Mountain. But that is the end of our big Rocky Mountain video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.